How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. When last we didn't meet, I was in the middle of a greed run and my recording crashed. So instead of finishing it, I decided that I'd restart and try it again. This time, we really don't have too many options for who we haven't done greedier mode with. I've only done it with a few people, so I suppose we can give it a go with the main man himself, Kane. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing good, having a good whatever time of the day it is currently. Dry Baby, Immortal Friend, very good pickup. We'll be taking a lot of shots, so getting a full room clear could be super clutch a couple waves in. Aside from that, got a lot of stuff that I'm interested in talking about today. We'll just go ahead and get right into it. I was at Walmart earlier, getting some just some standard essentials. And as I'm big adult myself, I will still occasionally take a trip down the toy aisle to see if kids are having it better than I did back in my day, when we had a choice of a Nerf gun that shot a bullet about 6 feet and the little soccer balls that turn into frisbees when you threw them. But yeah, taking a look at it, first off, wow, what a state of disarray that aisle was in. And second off, I didn't know how much gambling was really promoted to children. I mean, you've got so many mystery boxes, so many pay $30 and you might get something really cool, to the point that they've even got pseudo branded Roblox games in which you just see strewn up and down the aisle. People have broken into these toys to try to get codes or to try to see what's inside them. And oh my goodness, you've just got the carcasses of all of these toys, which are just a mystery box gotcha, overpriced because they'll give you something in a game or something, on an app, give you a cosmetic or may give you a cosmetic. It's wild. And when I was a kid, I always thought the idea of a mystery box was cool, but we're in trouble. Dry Baby, please. Oh yes, the clutchest Dry Baby of all time. I just don't remember being targeted this frequently with gambling. And, Roblox is a whole nother story, because it's basically gambling central. You've got hundreds of games where you can buy in-game passes for better luck. Everything kinda is just the same thing, but slightly different. There's RNG grind fests. I'm surprised that RuneScape is not as popular as it is, because I feel like with all these kids games promoting this hardcore grinding with luck incentives, it's just like a pipeline to MMORPGs. But it is a very strange time. I know gambling has just gotten a better rap for some reason. It's now, I mean, it's always been popular. It's always been addictive as well, but now it's just so much, it's just so much more supported. Dude, we're kind of getting smoked right now. It's just so much more supported because everything's got gambling in it, whether it's your standard just games or even you watch a sports event. I feel like every time I got, the game on the TV, whether it's hockey, football, especially I have perished, especially UFC, it's so bad. It feels like every other, I don't know what that does. Blood growth hormones is really good. Feels like every other ad is for some sort of a gambling service. Oh, we'll give you $100 in currency for okay, I took damage and I've been gifted the knowledge of the secret room. That's pretty cool. Get $100 sign up bonus, and then in the world's fastest speech, it's like, oh, if you have trouble gambling, call this hotline, which you'll probably have to wait a billion years on that hotline anyway. I'm sure that hotline isn't given too much love. It's only there because it's mandated due to the laws of gambling. But it's I feel bad. I feel bad for parents who are like, hey, little Billy, what do you want for your birthday? It's like, I want the Gooba Grabbers mystery box bundle. Like, oh, what is that? It's like, it's a $50 box. It got $2 toy in it, but it might have $100,000 toy in it for serious. It's like, man, you know, they're just getting exploited, and most people don't really. Well, I'm sure most people, if they actually sat down and looked at it, would be like, yeah, that's kind of messed up. But it's just so profitable. I mean, especially since, like, you know, going back to Roblox. Roblox is a whole nother problem in and of itself. With all the stuff that goes on there, I feel like it's every other week I see some sort of like Roblox developer exposed video. But like half of the what the heck? Shards of knowledge is strange. Half of the toys in the dang toy aisle were for like Roblox sub games. Roblox toy is basically its own category of toy, which is very wild. You know, you got your pet simulator, you got your One Piece in Roblox called Blox Fruit, and they have a lot of merch. Like an obscene amount of merch available on those aisles. I'm not familiar with how much health I have left, which is not good. I think it is at least one hit, but I don't think it's much more than that. I'm sure we've got it this time though. Don't shoot. Okay. Is there any health available in the shop? There is. I will buy a penny. I mean, I will pick up a penny and I will buy a heart. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my first complaint of the day. But it's you know, it is what it is. I got too much on my plate to be worrying about the youngins. You know, they'll figure it out. I know that when I was a kid, I figured out my gambling, covered my gambling bases by getting super scammed on RuneScape. Dude, my hatred for quests in RuneScape when I was young, I was like, you know what? I know this guy's probably not actually going to take my account and do my quests, but it's worth the risk in my eyes. Certainly he wouldn't take my password, take all my stuff, and then, you know, scam the heck out of me. And he did. He scammed the heck out of me, and I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm only gambling stuff that I'm okay with losing. And that's why I play Magic. Because you know, you got to get your gambling in somewhere. Just a human nature at this point. Just a deep hidden trait. Secretly, games of chance are always very exciting. But we'll move on from that. We've gotten through this floor. I don't know if I have enough health to go into the curse room. I'm gonna give you some money. I feel like you're gonna be nice to me. Oh wait, we have the luck foot. We could just be buying pills. Or we could just go to the stars on the next floor. I'm gonna buy this pill. I bet you it's awesome. Bombs are key. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this pill. I bet you it's awesome. Luck up. All right, cool. I want to buy this pill, and I hope that it's one more variant of awesome. Pheromones. Okay, we wasted our money. That's fine. Let's take on this boss. Let's pin. Ooh. I think I've got. Ooh. I think I've got one hit left in me, which is not a lot. And I think it's a half hit. I don't think it's a full hit. Dude, this is. I don't know why. I feel like I'm super off in a sense of dodging. These are just really weird patterns. They're like not at the same time. So pin is like slightly before or after these other grub worms that are coming out. Okay, one more worm left. Certainly. Okay, I got him. Dude, what a shot. What an angle. He wasn't prepared for the angle of the dangle. And now Pin could just be prepared to perish and not hit me on the way out. We're going to commit to not a devil deal, and we're just going to go to the next floor because we don't have a bomb. Okay, there's enemies here. Cool. A bomb drop would be kind of sick here. Not going to lie. But I'm also not going to hold my breath. On to the next floor. All right, what was our health looking like? I was correct about the one hit left. Daddy long legs. That's that's good. Daddy long legs, and that's also really good with oh, I guess you can still get stats down with experimental treatment. For some reason I thought that it would be the same as like the experimental treatment pills, but I guess that would just be too busted. Chaos, you say? Now, we were talking about gambling, right? I mean, what are the odds that chaos makes this run significantly worse? I mean, it's gotta be like pretty high. But remember, we don't think about that. I'm currently only imagining the scenario in my head where I pick up chaos. It gives me $100, and then it makes all of my items in the shop devil deal items for the rest of the game. And that's also what I'm going to base my assumption off of when I pick it up once I get 15 cents. Because I think chaos is for winners, and I think if you don't pick up chaos, then you're probably still a lovely person. But I just don't agree with your item choices because my first comment was a lie, and I think you're a coward. I think you're a coward and a scoundrel, and I think that you will you'll get your Isaac Pass revoked. Speaking of Isaac Pass, we got some good news for all you Four Souls enjoyers out there. Coming up in August? Maybe August? I can't remember. But there is a new expansion pack for Four Souls coming out. In fact, there's 3 coming out in 3 booster packs. So, you know, get your... He spawned on the red poop and died. That's awesome. Did not know that could happen. You get your fill of gambling in, because if you spend $100 or more at the Maestro site on Isaac merch, you get a random booster. However, I'll probably just be buying the 3 booster pack because I don't want to leave it up to chance. We're gonna go buy Chaos. We're gonna get Chaos after we go to the Angel Room. Turns out, any boss that drops the red poop, really good for all of these other bosses because they run into it and they just immediately disintegrate. But yeah, no, they're called Edmund booster packs. So get prepared. Be prepared for your Edmund booster packs because they are coming right around the corner. For some reason, I feel like in my mind, the fan is good, better than the glyph. I'm gonna take the glyph. I'm gonna take Angelic Prism, so I can do cool shooting tears into everything type beats. We're gonna take Chaos, Espama Omega. It dropped me 2 cards, Death and the High Priestess. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna go and give this man a little... I don't know what that noise was. We're gonna give this man some health because he wants to give us an item. Because he wants to give us an item. Awesome. Distant Admiration. That's a good item for sure. Let's go ahead and take this. There's a... Was that because of the shard item? I think it was. So I think the knowledge shard, or whatever that is, I think every time you take damage, a secret on the floor is revealed. Whether that be a trap door, whether that be a secret room, I think that is how that item is working. Which is pretty sick, not gonna lie. I don't remember unlocking this item, but I am glad that I have it. So here's a question. I think High Priestess, if you use it, just follows you and hits you if there's no enemies. Is it worth... Okay, hear me out. Is 1 Spirit Heart worth a secret room as well as potentially a sack? Maybe? I don't remember. Okay, that was just a bomb. Okay, it wasn't worth it, but the idea was there. That could have potentially solved all the problems I could ever have, but it did not. Do I regret it? No. I would probably do it again in the future if the need arises. But we do have keys, though. We have keys, which means it's adrenaline time. We're spun. We had puberty problems. Man, I'm looking like a Rick and Morty side character right now. Little horn. That's a good item. Dude, now I'm seriously looking like it. Let's see. What do we got in here? That is Maw of the Void. See, look, remember that future I was telling you about where there was only devil items in my shop? We're already halfway there. If we give this guy some health, I believe we'll have our damage go up with adrenaline. Now we just have to not die. Okay, and blue hearts don't affect adrenaline. This is good. This is good. We're on to some sauce right now. I think we've got the... Uh-oh. Man. Dude. Bighorn coming in clutch there. I think we have the potential for a winning run here. And it also... one of the big things is that I can't just stand in front of the path of bullets. That will cause me some strife in the future. Okay, can we not do any more of these? What are these? They're not called mulligans. What are these guys called? Skulls? Skullman? Skullman Turbo Ultra? We don't want them. Whatever they're selling, we're not buying. Please stand back up, I beg of you. Okay, we're back on track. Honestly, I just don't want to deal with those guys. I'll use my death card a little early, just because I'm not feeling like we have a fast enough attack speed to accurately deal with all of these fly mullaboom shenanigans. Alright, what was the last one? Okay, these enemies are fine. We just gotta get rid of these bad boys. I think the biggest MVP that we're gonna have for this run right now is definitely gonna be Daddy Longlegs. He is putting in some serious work. Okay, let's grab our money. We're gonna save it. We need a little bit more for Maw of the Void. Oh, dude. Oh, you're in trouble now. I'm thinking, like, in my head, the best thing that we could do is... And, you know, unfortunately... Nice. Unfortunately, now that I've spec'd for Chaos, there's really no, like... It's going to be significantly harder to try and force any sort of build. So we kind of just got to go with what we're given. Let's go ahead and see what is offered to us by angel or devil here. Well, that is just the angel. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of what we were thinking. Hopefully that means that we will be seeing the angel room, which would be really cool because I don't want to buy something for health potentially, because I doubt it's going to be worth it now that we can just get like duty items in there. We got to remember that with this man, we're sitting at aids. We don't want to sit in your cardinals. We don't want to sit at your diagonals. We want to sit at your in-betweens. Okay, another angel. Sick. We have been given blood bombs. That is about the okayest as it gets. Okay, that's cool. And then... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We do have bombs now. That's been like a point of contention for this run so far, is that we have not had access to bombs. And... Okay, well, I mean, I guess that works. Oh, you know what? Speak of the devil. Let me see if I can enact that same sort of luck. The point of contention is that we don't have access to... brimstone from this beggar. That is a point of contention. Okay, yeah, all right. Holy Mantle is probably even better than I could have asked for. We'll take that. I think Maw of the Void, Holy Mantle. I guess there's no reason not to go in here, right? I think we're sitting super pretty now. 48-hour energy, cool. We still don't have a spacebar item, so I guess we should check one out at some point. Like it's a library or something. Holy Mantle is pretty clutch. And, you know, I hate to tell everyone out there, but Chaos haters stay losing. Chaos Chads stay winning. Ignore my item room. That was going to happen anyway. Chemical feels like fine. It is a very fine item. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. We win this run. We stay winning this run, I think. Give me this pill. Power pill. Is there anything that I need to grab in here? No, not really. Yeah. Okay. So that's Sci-Fly, by the way. If anybody was curious, Sci-Fly says that we're awesome and we don't get hit anymore if we can afford it, which odds are we probably will. Ouch. And because okay, let's fart on that guy. Because of the fact that we're rocking Holy Mantle, I'm not really concerned, at least for the stages. Once we get to Greed and follow-up Greed, you know, that's going to be a whole different situation. But as of now, we're fine. We have taken a hit on this room already, so we're going to try to not do it again. There's a laser there. Okay, we're doing good. Go dead bird. Oh, we're dead bird maxing. Dude, the spawns are so scary. I need something to change here. Okay, we're in the safe zone now. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, you scoundrel. My idea was I was gonna get this guy who was standing right here with like a quick drive-by. But as soon as I started making a break for him, it was over. Alright, let's go ahead and take Sci-Fly. So here's a question. Does this heal for a full heart? If we have blood bombs, right? And Pyromaniac heals when we explode. If it heals for like a full heart and blood bombs take a half heart, would that just give us infinite life? Perhaps? Perhaps something that I would be interested in checking out. Blackheart, we'll take that. I think... I don't know if we take actual damage before we take red heart damage with... I guess at that point, if I'm in that desperate situation, it won't really matter as much. Okay. Bombs. You want them? You got them? As long as you have the rupees. Okay, next wave. I don't even think we're gonna get enough money to get it regardless, but it was conceptually something that I was mulling over. I mean, we don't really need money anymore. We already got our big banger. I don't think we need to redo anything for greed mode. So basically just buy what we need to win. At least I think. Could be wrong. And then we will fight. That is actual mom's heart. That is unironic mom's heart right there. Okay. If we could get some... Uh-oh. Keep going, Sci-Fly. You got it. Dude, Sci-Fly's nuts. Easy. Okay, and that is deal with the devil. What would we want? I don't know, there's probably... Well, I'll tell you one thing we don't want, and that is to pay a heart for the cracked mirror. That is not something we're interested in. So we're gonna have to take a rain check on that. I think we've got everything else, though. I don't think there's anything else we could blow up to enact our Pyromaniac strategy, unfortunately. So we will keep on chug-a-lugging. I mean, Sci-Fly is good enough as is. It'll have to be something that I'll go and like test out in a custom run to see how that interaction works with the blood bombs. Ooh, booster pack. We're hitting all the gambling highlights today. Strength, the tower, the Joker, the tower, and death. Okay. I mean, You know, I talked a big game. Talked a big game about chaos chads and unpredictability, but like, it's kind of just bad, right? Is there like any benefit to it? Take that. I don't know. I'm hesitant. I'll be real. I feel like does it increase my, if it increases my fire rate, I guess I wouldn't mind. But does it increase my fire rate? Well, you know, I guess let's just find out. Orbiting tears plus range up. There is no tears up. Okay, well, yeah. You know what they say, you win some and you lose some. Well, I honestly don't think we really need to be gambling here. I was just hoping for maybe like, I don't know what I was hoping for here. Let's put a bomb right there. 2 hearts is certainly not what I was hoping for, but it's fine. We will just chill. I'm glad I left that fire there. I was thinking about blowing it up to see if I could get a spirit heart earlier. But I'm happy that I left it there because it is messing with the enemies. Uh-oh. Sci-Fly tried his hardest. Here, we're gonna death real quick. I don't hold that against you, Sci-Fly. That was, I couldn't even comprehend. Dude, how many of you are there? I feel like I've killed 20 of you. I couldn't even comprehend what was going on, Sci-Fly, so I'm not gonna hold that against you, dude. Another wave of red ghosts. You guys are the worst. I'm gonna get you one way or another. We just gotta keep moving. I don't think we got him. There he is. You scoundrel. Okay. Take our money. We have one more floor to buy things after this, so we don't have to force it here. Let's just go get our holy mantle back up. I feel like I had another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember my next line of talking that I'd thought about while I was setting up the recording. So I live near a highway, and for the longest time I've lived in kind of like a very rural area off the offshoot of the highway, not even like really a town, so to speak. And I did it again. That's so funny. Locust of War or second-hand extended stat time effect. I don't think I have any stat time effects currently, so I guess we'll go with Locust of War. It's probably better than Paperclip at this point. But, you know, for the longest time, it's been very rural, not a whole lot going on. Kind of had to travel a long ways when I was younger in order to actually get to anything, especially, like, stores. So, like, going out for groceries and stuff like that was always it was an event. It was something to look forward to. And of course, now that I'm an adult, that's obviously changed with priorities and the common occurrence of going out. But I was stopping by. Is that Cursed Eye? Well, I don't need Cursed Eye. So I'm going to take Glaucoma. Because I think Cursed Eye would just put me in a very bad scenario. What was I saying? Yeah, so, I'm gonna drop this bomb here, maybe we'll get another one. But I was walking out of the Dollar General, just because I passed it on the way home, so I was like, let me just go grab some stuff there. I don't want to go out of my way to go to the store today. And it was very late at night. It was very late at night, so it was dark outside. I walk out. The only thing really illuminating my path is the Dollar General sign, so there's no street lights around. That's 404. No street lights around, and it was starting to mist. It was getting a little bit rainy, and all I can hear is just like the relatively frequent act of contrition. The relatively frequent sound of cars passing on the highway, and for some reason it just kind of like dawned on me that I don't really live in a super rural area anymore. And for some people, you know, they don't really like don't like rural stuff as much as city life. I know a lot of people out there have a preference. I've personally never been a fan of city life, both from like a, I can't see what kind of tears are going on here, both from a perspective of traffic and just, it's way too busy, the hustle and bustle. But it made me kind of like take a look back and think about where I was currently living. And I was like, man, so much has changed, and I haven't really noticed it. It's one of those things where when you're living your own life, you've got a lot of stuff going on. The whole world is moving, whether you are cognizant of it or not. And obviously the easiest way to see something like this is through like that lens of politics, global events, and stuff like that. But every one of those cars that passed on the highway, that's like a person. They're out there doing their own thing. And more of those people have moved to the area in which I live and are now calling it home, which is just it's a very wild topic. It's kind of similar in idea, when you look up at the sky and you're like, man, ultimately, I'm pretty small. All right, so we got cube of meat and ball of bandages here. We're feeling kind of protected. Not like fully protected, but kind of protected. I don't remember what glaucoma does. Blind tears is what it said. Okay, pranked. And that's just a bomb. So, but yeah, no, it's just it's a very. I'm not really sure like the way to word it without sounding way too overly dramatic, because it's not like a life-changing event. It's not like I immediately stopped everything that I'm doing and went off to be like a missionary or something. But it's like a more mild version of sobering. It's hard to place words on it, but it's just one of those things where like it sticks with you and you're like, man, this world is crazy. This life we live, very wild. And ultimately, I always come back to it. All of this retrospection and viewpoint shifting on the world around me. And then it's time to go back home and play some Isaac, baby. You know how it is. That is 4 spiders. Count them, 4 spiders. I don't know how I feel about our upcoming fight against... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is not something I was looking forward to. I don't know how I feel about our fight against greed. I mean, I feel like we're chilling right now, but I don't know if we're stack a donkey doo-doo. I don't know if we're chilling enough though. Is it better to have damage or is it better to have a single extra spirit heart? Well, let's see. How about we reroll these, and then we buy this, and we blow up this. Okay, our 2 cents is worth it now. And then we blow up both of these and maybe get enough for one more item. No, not quite. Not quite what we had planned for, but that's fine. We will make our way onto our either area of triumph or final resting point, depending on the outcome of this fight. So let's get this bad boy started. Get ready to boogie. Sorry, greed and greed adjacent, or mega greed and part of greed. You didn't stand any chance. And then we're on. Soup's on ultra greed. I've got a sun card if I need to save myself. Now, I don't know the effectiveness of Sci-Fly during this fight because there will be 4 to 5 shots coming at the same time. It kind of seems like, in a weird sort of way, that Tiny Planet is actually putting in work here because of the fact that it's hitting both sides of Ultra Greed, meaning that it's hitting both sides of his summons, which is it's funny, and we can clear our surroundings every time we need to with Maw of the Void. We have like a very weird niche build of items here, and you know, maybe niche isn't the right word. Oh, we got hit with the janky hitbox. Maybe niche isn't the right word, but they're coming to play in a niche way. They're good items, but they're playing out. Dude, he is throwing us all over. They're playing out in a very convenient way. Dude, we're not doing this again, are we? I suppose we are. Okay, well that's a lot more keys than last time. Okay, Maw, charge up. Okay. I got you now, you goofball. Okay, can we... I mean, what's better? Taking a hit there or allowing him more health? I don't really know. That's a lot of bombs. I'm glad that those don't all, like, pop off at different times. It'd be really unfortunate. Now we just gotta not forget to heal ourselves before we die. Okay, he's done for. The problem being we will lose some damage once we heal up here. Okay, so we can just stay... Oh, those exploded pretty hard. Okay, don't get hit by that. If we can just stay away from those exploding shots. Okay, if I get hit twice more, I'm gonna have to do the thing. Okay, once more. Okay, yep, we gotta heal. We lost 2 damage, but that's fine. Better than losing the game, as they always say. Better to be sorry than to be deceased. I don't do this fight enough. I'm definitely feeling a little rusty on old Ultra Greed here. But I think as long as we don't make some egregious mistakes here, like using the wrong form of Yor, I think we'll be fine. I don't think he's gonna get to smack us here. Again, in a weird way, kind of works out with Tiny Planet here. I think Sci-Fi's just been overwhelmed this whole fight, and I don't blame him. Do not blame him one bit. Well, let's go ahead and start up our dude. 3 cents, 4 cents. Man, we're well on our way. Oh, there's more money down here. Holy smokes! Well on our way to 1,000. All right, let's see. What do we get? Nothing. All right, lovely. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know how you felt down below. And until next time, I'll see you when I see ya. Ciao.